Good morning and welcome to the forecast discussion for October 24th, 2013. It's currently 7:50 a.m. It is rather chilly out there with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior and the upper 30s to lower 40s along the coast. Some locations in central New Jersey and just away from the coast have actually fallen into the mid 30s, producing frost throughout the region. In short, it's a very chilly morning and expect this to continue for several days. High pressure is in complete control, although we do have a bit of a westerly wind starting to develop that will increase to around 5 to 15 miles per hour, leading to temperatures remaining feeling rather chilly. We're talking about highs this afternoon in the upper 40s to lower 50s over the northern interior and lower to mid 50s along the coast and in your urban locations in Philadelphia and New York City. On the surface map, you can see the pressure gradient here. See how it's tightly packed? That's usually a pretty strong indicator of the potential for stronger winds this afternoon as we get a little bit more mixing in the atmosphere. So look for winds to increase from the west and in the northwest, anywhere from about 10 to 15 miles per hour, possibly around 20 miles per hour right along the coast. Otherwise, high pressure, which is centered out here, will remain in control throughout the next several days. Here's the latest radar. You can see it's pretty much high and dry throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. This right here is what you call lake effect. Don't worry, it will not get anywhere near the forecast area, but it will produce a few rain and snow showers over portions of western New York. We're seeing some rain and snow developing around Oswego, New York, which is where I went to college, and this is pretty much ahead of schedule by roughly a month. So it's pretty impressive to see this already starting to develop throughout the region. On the latest infrared satellite picture, you can see high pressure in dominant control throughout much of the northern tier of the United States, and that includes much of the East Coast. A lot of this year are little mid-level disturbances that aren't producing much in the way of precipitation aside from some lake enhancement, which we've seen here and here, off of Lake Ontario and Lake Erie, and of course Lake Michigan as well. Otherwise, high pressure around 1,029 millibars will be in control today, tomorrow, through this weekend, and into early next week, and all the way through Halloween, providing below normal temperatures for the most part. We're looking at highs for the most part through this forecast period in the lower to mid 50s, which is roughly 5 to 10 degrees below normal for this time of year. Here's the latest model guidance from the Penn State EWOL website. Again, for this evening, high pressure is in control. Winds will start to slacken off by this evening, back to about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Otherwise, look for high temperatures today in the upper 40s to lower 50s over the interior, lower to mid 50s along the coast. And the same scenario will set up for tomorrow. Tomorrow, look for lows in the lower to mid 30s, possibly a few upper 20s over the interior. Upper 30s to lower 40s along the coast. Could be a few mid 30s mixed in there if the winds die down a bit. High temperatures will again rebound into the upper 40s to lower 50s over the interior, lower to mid 50s along the coast. And basically the same forecast on through this upcoming weekend with high pressure in complete control, continuing on through Monday and Tuesday. Now, by the time we get to Wednesday, the day before Halloween, high pressure will start to shift towards, I'm sorry, this is Halloween, I apologize, start to shift towards the Canadian Maritimes by the time we get to Halloween. So mid-shift night into Halloween, high pressure will build towards the Canadian Maritimes. So that means we're going to see more of an easterly to northeasterly wind. Look at temperatures to remain cool, but a bit warmer than what we're seeing right now. So look for temperatures in the mid to upper 50s by the time we get to Wednesday and Thursday of next week. The important thing here is that it will be dry for all your ghouls and goblins out there. So if you're making plans for Halloween by the time we get to Thursday, expect dry conditions right now. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Cool, but not as cool as what we're seeing right now. And in the meantime, at least we could deal with dry conditions. So a far better forecast than what we saw a year ago, obviously, with Hurricane Sandy and whatnot. So definitely a much better setup for Halloween this coming year. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook, Google Plus, and also LinkedIn for the latest updates. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.